You might be shocked to learn about Franz Ferdinand's assassination. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria was killed, an event that sparked World War I and changed the course of history. This assassination took place precisely 28 years after the killing of his grandfather, Emperor Maximilian of Mexico, on the same date in 1867. The two assassinations underline a fascinating connection between these historical figures and their turbulent times. Franz Ferdinand was an important royal, and his death accelerated tensions among European powers already on edge. The fallout led to widespread warfare and massive political shifts across the continent. It's intriguing to think about how one tragic event can have such far-reaching effects. Many historians argue that the war reshaped global politics for decades. In fact, the ripples of World War I can still be felt today as they help set the stage for World War II and the modern world. Isn't it fascinating to see how history intertwines in such dramatic ways, connecting generations through pivotal moments? Most people don't know this, but shocking fact. Bones beat steel in strength? Believe it or not, when you compare the strength of bones to steel by weight, bones actually come out on top. This incredible capability stems from their unique biological structure, which combines lightweight flexibility with remarkable toughness that steel simply cannot replicate. Unlike mere rigid materials, our bones are living tissues that undergo constant change through a process known as remodeling. During remodeling, old bone is broken down and new bone is formed, enabling our bones to become denser and stronger in response to physical activities like exercise and weightlifting. This dynamic process is particularly pronounced in teenagers, who often have more robust bones due to growth spurts and increased activity levels. However, older adults may experience a decrease in bone density, making it vital for them to focus on maintaining bone health. Consuming a diet rich in calcium and vitamin D, along with regular physical activity, can significantly strengthen bones. So next time you ponder strength, remember that your bones might just be outperforming steel. Did you know watermelon is mostly water? This juicy fruit boasts a remarkable water content of 92%, making it the champion of hydration in the fruit world. When you bite into a watermelon slice, you're not just enjoying a sweet treat, you're also giving your body a refreshing drink. Think about it. Watermelon is perfect for hot summer days. It's like nature's answer to a thirst quencher. Besides being hydrating, watermelon is packed with essential nutrients like vitamins A and C, along with antioxidants like lycopene, which have numerous health benefits. This vibrant pink fruit is not just delicious, it supports skin health and can even help lower blood pressure. Plus, it offers a natural sweetness that makes it a popular choice for health-conscious snackers. Whether you're enjoying it at a picnic, blending it into a smoothie, or grilling it for a unique dish, watermelon is a delightful way to stay cool and healthy. So the next time you reach for a slice, remember, you're enjoying one of the most hydrating fruits around. Is it really true that dinosaurs were discovered in 1824? This remarkable milestone occurred when British geologist William Buckland unearthed the fossil of a creature he named Megalosaurus. This discovery was not merely a scientific curiosity. It marked the birth of paleontology, the study of ancient life through the examination of fossils. The Megalosaurus, a large carnivorous dinosaur, roamed the Earth approximately 166 million years ago during the Jurassic period. Buckland's presentation to the Geological Society of London ignited a flame of intrigue about what life looked like millions of years ago. Suddenly, the notion of gigantic creatures that were once thought to be mere folklore transformed into a new scientific reality. Buckland's pioneering work laid the foundation for future generations of paleontologists who would delve deeper into the lives of dinosaurs and other prehistoric organisms. This breakthrough not only enhanced our understanding of dinosaur evolution, but also painted a vibrant picture of an entire ecosystem that existed long before humans. Today, we continue to explore this rich history, thanks in part to Buckland's groundbreaking discovery. Why exactly does camping in the desert feel risky? When you think of camping, you might picture cozy campfires and tranquil lakes, but desert camping comes with its own unique challenges. This environment demands high mobility and sharp caution, much like parkour. Navigating rocky terrains, sudden temperature changes, and the potential for encountering wildlife means you need to stay alert. Plus, there's a quirky warning about consuming food that drops from above, which hints at the unexpected dangers lurking in the vast open sky. Imagine finding a snack only to discover it's a harmless but surprising animal instead. Staying aware of your surroundings is crucial, as risk can be hidden. So whether you're planning a daring desert adventure or just curious, remember that caution and quick thinking are your best friends in this stunning but challenging landscape. Is it really true that Gollum changed in The Hobbit? The original edition of J.R.R. Tolkien's beloved novel presented Gollum quite differently. In the first version, Gollum was more of a quirky character who offered the One Ring as a prize during his riddle game with Bilbo Baggins. This playful aspect of Gollum's personality showcases a lighter tone that contrasts sharply with the sinister character we see in The Lord of the Rings. However, Tolkien later revised Gollum's portrayal to fit the darker, more complex themes that permeate his epic sequel. This transformation not only made Gollum a more menacing character, but also deepened the moral struggles in the story, highlighting the corrupting influence of the ring. Fans of Middle-earth often ponder how this shift changed the dynamics of the tale, revealing the evolution of Tolkien's vision from whimsy to a profound exploration of good versus evil. Can you imagine that Byblos is the world's oldest city? This fascinating city, located on the stunning coast of Lebanon, boasts a history spanning over 7,000 years. Byblos was not only a thriving settlement, but also a crucial trading hub in ancient times, famed for its export of cedar wood, highly sought after by various civilizations. As the home of the Phoenicians, skilled sailors and merchants, it played a pivotal role in maritime trade, connecting cultures across the Mediterranean. The city's rich tapestry of history is evident in its remarkable archaeological sites, with layers from various eras, including Roman remnants and a Crusader castle. Walk through Byblos' narrow alleys, where the past meets the present, as charming cafes blend seamlessly with ancient stone architecture. This unique melding of history and modern life creates an enchanting atmosphere, inviting visitors to explore each corner for hidden treasures. Whether you're a history buff or simply seeking an extraordinary travel experience, Byblos stands as a living testament to our shared human heritage. What stories will you uncover in this timeless city? What if I told you sneezing protects your eyes? Every time you feel a sneeze coming on, your body triggers an automatic reaction. Your eyelids close. This reflex isn't just a quirky habit, it serves a crucial purpose. By shutting your eyes, you protect your eyeballs from tiny droplets and particles that might be released when you sneeze. Sneezing is your body's way of expelling irritants or germs from your nose, and while some people claim they can sneeze with their eyes open, it's generally not recommended. Keeping your eyes closed during a sneeze shields them from harm, reducing the risk of irritation or potential injury. So the next time you feel a sneeze building up, remember it's not just a random reflex. Your body is working to keep your eyes safe. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies have these built-in protective measures? Hard to believe, but pigs can't see the sky. It's quite surprising to learn that pigs face a unique challenge when it comes to looking upward. Their neck muscles and spinal structure are designed in such a way that tilting their heads to gaze at the sky is nearly impossible. Imagine wanting to admire the fluffy clouds or watch a bird soar, but instead you have to lie down. Yes, while pigs can roll around for fun, they usually don't flip onto their backs. This might seem like a limitation, but it actually serves a purpose. Pigs are natural foragers, and their bodies are perfectly adapted for digging through dirt and grass in search of food. By keeping their heads close to the ground, they can effectively root out tasty treats like roots, seeds, and insects. This design also helps them stay alert for potential dangers lurking nearby. So while a pig may miss the sky's wonders, their grounded lifestyle is an incredible testament to how evolution shapes animals for their specific environments. Isn't nature's design fascinating? Is it really true that the Corolla is a global favorite? Since its launch in 1966, the Toyota Corolla has soared in popularity, becoming the best-selling car of all time with over 44 million units sold. This incredible success isn't merely the result of clever marketing strategies. It reflects the Corolla's unwavering reputation for reliability, affordability, and remarkable efficiency. Many drivers opt for a Corolla, drawn by its durable engine and minimal maintenance costs, which make it a sensible choice for families, first-time car buyers, and seasoned motorists alike. Known for its smooth handling and exceptional fuel economy, the Corolla effortlessly integrates into the daily routines of busy lives, whether it's for a work commute or a fun day out. Over the decades, this iconic vehicle has continually evolved to meet modern demands, incorporating cutting-edge technology and advanced safety features while staying true to its core principles. Whether navigating through urban streets or embarking on a leisurely road trip, the Corolla has become a beloved companion to countless individuals and families, embodying the essence of practical automotive excellence on a global scale. You might be shocked to learn that discover the staggering possibilities of chess. The world of chess offers a complex and fascinating landscape that goes far beyond mere strategy. In fact, chess is so intricate that the number of unique possible games exceeds the total number of atoms in the universe, which is estimated to be around 10 to the 80th power. This astonishing fact highlights the depth and variety this ancient game possesses. Each move opens up a staggering array of potential responses, leading to a near infinite number of game variations. Think about it. After just a few moves, the board can transform into an elaborate web of strategies, making every game feel fresh and unique. This complexity explains why chess has endured through centuries, entertaining everyone from casual players to renowned grandmasters. Each match represents a new puzzle waiting to be solved, and players continually craft new tactics and refine their strategies. So the next time you sit down for a game of chess, appreciate the vast universe of possibilities that awaits you. What strategy will you choose to explore? Did you know George and Barbara Bush were married for 73 years? This remarkable couple holds the record for the longest marriage of any presidential pair in American history. Their love story began in high school in the 1940s when they met at a dance in Texas. They became inseparable, leading to their wedding on January 6, 1945. Through thick and thin, they supported each other, navigating the highs and lows of public life as George served as a World War II pilot, a congressman, the director of the CIA, and ultimately the 41st President of the United States. Barbara played an essential role, not just as a loving wife, but also as a devoted First Lady, focusing on literacy and family health issues. Their bond exemplified partnership, friendship, and resilience, resonating with many across the nation. Even amidst the pressures of political life, they found joy in family, humor, and shared values. Their enduring love story reminds us that strong relationships can thrive in any circumstances. How did they maintain such a long-lasting connection? Believe it or not, Medusa feels like a water balloon. This fascinating creature, known for its jelly-like appearance, is composed of about 95% water. When you gently catch a Medusa, its soft, squishy texture is like holding a delicate ball of water in your hands. These beautiful beings, often seen floating in the ocean, have a unique bell-shaped body that helps them move gracefully through their aquatic home. Medusae are part of the jellyfish family, and they have tentacles that can sting their prey, which often include small fish and plankton. Interestingly, despite their delicate composition, Medusae play an important role in marine ecosystems, providing food for various sea creatures and even supporting coral reefs. So the next time you see one, remember the magic behind this seemingly simple, yet remarkably sophisticated creature. What other wonders of the ocean do you want to explore? Here's a wild fact about acacia trees. These fascinating savanna trees have a remarkable ability to communicate with each other using chemical signals. When acacia trees sense danger, like when herbivores start munching on their leaves, they release specific chemicals into the air. This signals nearby trees to take action by producing toxic compounds, which help deter hungry animals. Think of it as a safety alert system for trees. Researchers discovered that this warning mechanism allows acacias to work together, creating a network of defense that strengthens their chances of survival. So next time you see these majestic trees swaying in the wind, remember they're not just standing tall, they're actually chatting away, looking out for each other in the vast savanna. Isn't it amazing how plants can protect themselves and their neighbors? Believe it or not, the first bird was found in Germany. This extraordinary bird, known as Archaeopteryx, has fascinated scientists since its discovery. Dating back to the Jurassic period, Archaeopteryx provides crucial evidence in understanding the dynamic evolution of birds from their dinosaur predecessors. The first fossils were unearthed in 1861 in Solnhofen, a small limestone quarry renowned for its exceptional fossil preservation. These remarkable fossils display feathers reminiscent of modern birds, suggesting that Archaeopteryx could glide through the air and may have been capable of flapping its wings. This groundbreaking discovery revolutionized the way we view the relationship between reptiles and birds, offering vital support for Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. The unique limestone environment in Solnhofen allowed for incredible detail in fossil preservation, offering glimpses into the structure and features of this ancient creature, roughly the size of a crow. Picture this small, feathered dinosaur deftly navigating through primeval trees millions of years ago, a direct link to today's avian species. Archaeopteryx continues to symbolize the awe-inspiring journey of evolution, showcasing life's incredible ability to adapt over time. Guess what really drives Volgograd's mysterious disk wonders? During excavations in Russia, scientists uncovered extraordinary artifacts known as the Volgograd disks. These massive tungsten disks, reminiscent of flying saucers, have ignited the imagination of many, leading to wild theories about extraterrestrial origins. While the idea of aliens crafting these bizarre objects is certainly captivating, researchers assert a more terrestrial explanation. They believe these disks formed naturally over millennia through erosion processes, sculpted by the relentless forces of wind and water. Tungsten, a remarkably durable metal, withstands these elements, leading to the eerie saucer-like shapes we see today. As curiosity swirled among the media and the public, tales of UFOs and alien encounters garnered attention, overshadowing the disk's true origin story. Although the Volgograd disks do not provide evidence of extraterrestrial life, they serve as a potent reminder of the planet's secrets and the captivating natural processes that shape our world. How many more wonders lie hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered? Most people don't know this, but naked mole rats are extraordinary. These remarkable creatures are more than just biological curiosities. They embody a fascinating evolutionary success story. Living in colonies that resemble insect social structures, they have a single reproductive queen, while the rest of the colony comprises workers and soldiers. This unique social system allows them to thrive in their arid African habitats. But what truly sets naked mole rats apart is their astonishing biological adaptations. They possess a remarkable resistance to cancer, thanks to specialized proteins in their bodies that inhibit tumor growth and regulate cell overcrowding, effectively creating a natural shield against this common disease. Additionally, they can endure extreme conditions, including surviving without oxygen for up to 18 minutes. Remarkably, they can also live up to 10 times longer than other rodents of similar size while displaying minimal signs of aging. Scientists are fascinated by these traits and are diligently researching how the naked mole rat's unique biology could offer insights into human health and longevity. Could this bizarre rodent unlock the secrets of aging and cancer resistance for people everywhere? Let's uncover the truth about Louisiana's unusual law. In Sulphur, Louisiana, it is actually illegal to have sex with a cow, and this peculiar rule takes us back to when society tried to regulate moral behavior and protect animal welfare. Although this law may sound absurd today, it reflects the legal system's efforts to adapt to social norms and concerns from years gone by. Many outdated laws still linger in various states, often as remnants of a time when public morality was a hot topic. Laws like this one might initially seem funny or strange, but they often emerge from serious issues surrounding ethics and animal rights. Over the years, legal systems have evolved, working to address contemporary societal needs rather than resting on outdated principles. Some folks may wonder whether these laws should still exist, or if they should be updated or removed altogether. Regardless, the existence of such a law brings a quirky charm to the local folklore and shines a light in how we view laws and morals in today's world. Here's a wild fact about Einstein's brain. When the brilliant physicist Albert Einstein passed away on April 18, 1955, a surprising twist followed. Pathologist Thomas Harvey, aiming to study Einstein's genius, discreetly removed his brain without permission and stored it in jars in his basement. This act directly contradicted Einstein's wishes for cremation. Harvey believed that examining the brain could unlock secrets about intelligence, so he kept it for years, trying to learn why Einstein was so extraordinary. Interestingly, Einstein's family chose not to pursue legal action against Harvey, perhaps understanding the extraordinary interest in their loved one's mind. Over the years, parts of Einstein's brain were studied by various scientists, leading to discoveries about its unique anatomy. Yet the ethical implications remain debated. Should his brain have been preserved against his wishes, or was it a quest for knowledge worth the risk? What do you think? Let's uncover the truth about Japan's cleanliness culture. In Japan, people take their trash home instead of tossing it on the streets, creating a remarkably clean environment. This deep-rooted cultural practice stems from a strong belief that everyone is responsible for keeping public spaces tidy. From a young age, children learn the importance of cleanliness through school programs that encourage them to clean up after themselves. As a result, you'll notice few trash cans in public areas. Since people carry their rubbish home, there's minimal litter, and surprisingly, many cities don't even require janitors to maintain cleanliness. This impressive effort shows that a collective mindset can lead to a clean society. So the next time you're walking down a street in Japan, take a moment to appreciate the effort behind such a tidy atmosphere. Isn't it inspiring how a culture can shape public behavior so positively? Is it really true that Golden Rock defies gravity? This extraordinary site, also known as Kyektyo Pagoda, features a magnificent golden boulder balanced on the edge of Mount Kyektyo. Covered in shimmering gold leaf, this captivating rock is not only a visual marvel, but also a significant pilgrimage destination for countless Buddhists. According to legend, the enormous boulder supports itself on a single strand of the Buddha's hair, symbolizing profound faith and devotion. To reach this breathtaking landmark, visitors embark on a rewarding trek that draws thousands of pilgrims and tourists each year. They believe that completing the journey brings blessings of good health and prosperity. Along the trail, colorful prayer flags flutter in the breeze, and small shrines invite travelers to pause for prayer offerings. As you near the rock, the stunning vistas of the surrounding landscape make the climb even more worthwhile. Most visitors marvel at how this giant boulder seemingly defies gravity, fostering a magical atmosphere that elevates the spiritual experience. For anyone seeking wellness or simply wanting to bask in the beauty and culture of Myanmar, Golden Rock surely promises unforgettable memories. Why exactly does the Cayman Islands attract so many companies? This stunning British overseas territory, located in the Caribbean, is renowned for its crystal-clear waters and vibrant beaches. But it's the thriving financial sector that truly sets it apart. With a mere population of about 65,000, the islands boast an astonishing number of over 100,000 registered companies. The allure of this tropical haven lies in its favorable tax laws that create a magnetic pull for businesses worldwide. Entrepreneurs, especially in finance and investments, flock here to take advantage of minimal tax burdens and enhanced privacy. This unique blend of a business-friendly environment and a picturesque lifestyle means locals revel in a culture filled with sunshine while being surrounded by bustling corporate presence. From leisurely beach days to dynamic networking opportunities, the Cayman Islands presents an intriguing fusion of a serene getaway and a business hotspot. Are you ready to explore how this magical location balances relaxation and entrepreneurial spirit? Here's a wild fact about bartering in remote communities. In certain isolated areas worldwide, people have opted to stick with an ancient trading method instead of using cash. This practice, called bartering, involves swapping goods directly, like exchanging fresh fish for a cozy piece of furniture or trading livestock, such as goats, for everyday groceries. Imagine a lively marketplace where a farmer might trade a basket of vegetables with a fisherman for a fresh catch. This system creates a unique economy focused on the intrinsic value of items rather than buying and selling with money. Communities that rely on bartering often build strong relationships through trade, as they must communicate and negotiate fairly to make exchanges work. It's a fascinating glimpse into how some groups adapt to their surroundings, keeping traditions alive while navigating modern challenges. Could you imagine living without cash transactions? Prepare to be amazed by Kai Cenat's Iron Man suit purchase. The popular content creator recently made waves after shelling out a jaw-dropping $250,000 for this incredible high-tech collectible. Known for his larger-than-life persona and love for unique items, Cenat's extravagant purchase not only showcases his passion for fandom, but also highlights the booming world of luxury collectibles. The Iron Man suit, a stunning replica of the iconic Marvel superhero's armor, features intricate designs and advanced technology that leaves fans in awe. This purchase sparked conversations about the intersection of pop culture and wealth, especially among young collectors who admire the extraordinary. With more influencers exploring high-value items, could we see a new trend in collectors' markets? Cenat's bold choice certainly suggests that blending fandom with investment is becoming more popular. Can you believe Voyager 1 is having issues? In November 2023, this pioneer of space exploration encountered a glitch that halted its ability to send back readable scientific and engineering data. Voyager 1, launched in 1977, has traveled more than 14 billion miles from Earth, becoming the farthest human-made object in space. For over 4 decades, it has provided invaluable information about our solar system and beyond, sending back stunning images of distant planets and valuable data about cosmic radiation. Suddenly, this trusted source of knowledge hit a snag, raising concerns among scientists and space enthusiasts alike. Engineers are hard at work troubleshooting, trying to understand the cause of the malfunction and restore normal operations. Although it's frustrating to think about a beloved spacecraft facing challenges, such incidents remind us of the complexities involved in space exploration. Each mission comes with risks, and clever adjustments often pave the way for unexpected discoveries. Will Voyager 1 bounce back and continue its epic journey? We all hope so. Is it really true that sea pandas exist? The sea panda is an intriguing invertebrate that might surprise many with its panda-like appearance. With a skeletal and translucent body, this unique creature lives among rocks, reefs, and shells across oceans worldwide. It showcases the amazing diversity of marine life and highlights how nature can create such fascinating forms. The sea panda isn't a cuddly mammal like the giant panda we know from China, but it has captured the imagination of many due to its striking resemblance. Found in various ocean habitats, these remarkable invertebrates play a role in their ecosystems. By residing in underwater rock formations and reefs, they contribute to the vibrant life and dynamics of marine environments. The study of such species helps scientists understand not just the creatures themselves, but also the health of ocean ecosystems. So, next time you think about the ocean, remember there's more to explore than just fish and coral, like the mysterious sea panda. What else do you think is hiding in the depths? Hard to believe, but Gambia is Africa's smallest country. This narrow strip of land runs along the Gambia River, stretching only about 50 kilometers at its widest point. Despite its petite size, Gambia is bursting with vibrant wildlife, unique culture, and a profound historical backdrop, especially tied to the transatlantic slave trade. Picture lush mangroves and stunning beaches, home to diverse birds and playful monkeys, making it a paradise for nature lovers. The capital city, Banjul, showcases colorful markets and lively music that reflect the rich heritage of its people. Gambia's significant history as a port in the slave trade also invites exploration and reflection, with sites that tell the stories of resilience and hardship. Tourists can even visit the infamous Kunta Kinte Island, named after the enslaved man whose story inspired Alex Haley's novel, Roots. Isn't it amazing that such a small country can hold so many wonders? Take a dive into the world of Dumbo octopuses. These enchanting creatures, named after their adorable ear-like fins that resemble the famous Disney character Dumbo, inhabit the mysterious depths of our oceans. Found at depths exceeding 9,800 feet, they thrive in the deep-sea environment where few can survive. Unlike many octopuses, Dumbo octopuses lack the ability to use ink as a defense mechanism, which makes them all the more unique. Instead, they rely on their captivating swimming ability to glide gracefully through their dark habitat using their fins. Their body can grow to around 12 inches long, and they boast a soft, gelatinous structure that helps them withstand the high-pressure conditions at such depths. While they're considered one of the rarest octopus species, scientists are still studying their behaviors and habitat to uncover more mysteries about these elusive animals. Imagine exploring the dark ocean floor and coming across a Dumbo octopus floating by. It's a magical encounter that reminds us of the wonders hidden beneath the waves. Did you know women outshine men in Mongolia's education? It's a fascinating twist that sets Mongolia apart in gender equality. More than 60% of university students there are female, which is impressive. Women are not just attending university, they are also outpacing their male counterparts in terms of salaries. Many urban women choose to remain in cities to build successful careers, while a significant number of men are drawn to traditional nomadic lifestyles. This cultural choice creates an interesting dynamic in relationships. Highly educated women are often finding it challenging to meet partners who share their ambitions in urban lifestyle. This situation raises important questions about changing social norms and expectations in Mongolia. As women take on professional roles that were once dominated by men, the traditional views on marriage and partnerships are also shifting. In a country where the future looks bright for women in education and employment, one can't help but wonder how this will reshape family life and society as a whole. Will the men adapt or find their way back to the cities? Only time will tell. Believe it or not, the Internet's name came in 1974. The term Internet first appeared to describe a groundbreaking global network of interconnected computer systems. In the early 1970s, when computer technology was just beginning to surge, researchers faced the exciting challenge of enabling these machines to communicate. Picture a time devoid of social media, streaming, and online shopping. While the concept of linking computers had been explored previously, coining the term Internet solidified the ambitious vision of a vast network allowing free information flow worldwide. This marked a revolutionary moment that set the stage for the modern communication revolution. The idea blossomed into a wave of innovation, connecting millions of people and reshaping how we share and access information. These days, from emails to websites and social networks, the Internet has woven itself into the fabric of our daily lives, simplifying learning, fostering connections, and encouraging collaboration across continents. Fast forward to the present, and it's almost unimaginable to think of a world without this vital resource, all thanks to the vision of those early pioneers who made knowledge easily accessible with just a click. Believe it or not, students build collapsing bridges. Each year, the University of Canterbury in New Zealand hosts an exciting challenge for civil engineering students. In this unique competition, teams of students must design and construct a bridge capable of supporting the weight of two people, but intentionally designed to collapse under the weight of a third. This fascinating task pushes students to think creatively and innovate, as they must find a balance between strength and lightness in their structures. By using various materials and engineering principles, the students learn how to maximize support while minimizing weight. It's a fantastic way to apply classroom theories in real-world scenarios and to understand the critical concepts of structural design. Beyond just a contest, this annual event fosters teamwork and problem-solving skills, giving students hands-on experience that will benefit them in their future careers. It's an incredible reminder of how engineering challenges can spark creativity and lead to practical solutions. Are you ready to witness the engineering creativity these students bring to life? Did you know about America's first space station? Before the International Space Station took the stage, Skylab was truly a pioneer in space exploration. Launched in 1973, Skylab was America's very first space station, giving astronauts a unique environment to live and work high above Earth. This incredible facility circled our planet about every 90 minutes, allowing its 3 crews to conduct vital experiments and explore the effects of long-duration spaceflight on the human body. Imagine floating in a space station while performing research on materials, biology, and even solar observations. Skylab hosted 3 missions, and astronauts spent up to 84 days aboard, breaking new ground in our understanding of life beyond our world. It wasn't just a science lab, it was a peek into what future space habitats could look like. However, after a decade in orbit, Skylab re-entered Earth's atmosphere in 1979. It may not exist anymore, but its legacy lives on, inspiring future missions and space stations like the International Space Station. What do you think we could achieve next in space exploration? What if I told you homesickness has a rich history? The term homesickness traces back to the 17th century when it described the feelings of Swiss mercenaries longing for home. These soldiers, often far from their families and familiar landscapes, experienced intense feelings of nostalgia and sadness. Initially thought to be a condition unique to the Swiss, it wasn't long before observations showed that many people, regardless of their background, felt this way when away from their loved ones. By the 19th century, medical professionals began recognizing homesickness as a universal condition affecting everyone from soldiers to sailors, students to travelers. It turns out that missing home can be a powerful emotional experience, reminding us just how much we cherish our roots. So the next time you feel a pang of nostalgia, remember you're not alone. This longing has its own story woven into our shared human experience. Did you know that iron is crucial for your health? Iron plays a vital role in producing hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen to every part of your body. Without enough iron, your body can struggle to get the oxygen it needs, leading to fatigue, weakness, and even more serious health issues. Hemoglobin helps your cells breathe and function properly, so a lack of this essential mineral can slow down many important processes. Foods rich in iron, like red meat, beans, and spinach, can help you maintain healthy iron levels. It's especially important for children, pregnant women, and athletes who all have increased iron requirements. If you find yourself feeling tired often or struggling with focus and energy, it might be time to check your iron intake. Are you giving your body the iron it needs to thrive? Here's what actually happens when imagine walking on a bridge made of tree roots. In the state of Meghalaya, India, this astonishing feat of nature and ingenuity is a reality. The Khasi tribe has mastered the art of growing living root bridges over rivers and streams, showcasing their unique knowledge of the natural world. Instead of using traditional materials like lumber or steel, they skillfully guide the growth of roots from rubber fig trees, teaching them to intertwine and create strong and stable structures. These remarkable bridges can take several years and even decades to fully develop, but their durability means they can support dozens of people at a time. Beyond their impressive strength, these living bridges also offer a sustainable solution to the challenges posed by traditional bridge building methods in this region, which faces heavy rainfall and rugged landscapes. As the roots mature, they adapt beautifully to their surroundings, making them resilient against the elements. Today, many of these root bridges serve as popular tourist attractions, drawing visitors eager to explore this captivating blend of nature and human craftsmanship. Each bridge serves as a living testament to the deep bond between the Khasi communities and their environment in Meghalaya. Did you know cities can feel like ovens? Air pollution isn't just about smoggy skies and bad health. It actually plays a significant role in trapping heat in urban areas. When types of pollution, like carbon dioxide and particulate matter, fill the air, they create a sort of blanket that keeps heat close to the ground. This means that cities can become much warmer than surrounding rural areas, creating a phenomenon known as the urban heat island effect. Imagine walking through a city on a hot summer day and feeling like you're in a sauna. That's the result of a mix of pollution and climate change. The heat can make living conditions uncomfortable, pushing people to use more air conditioning and increasing energy consumption. As temperatures rise, we may find cities gradually becoming even hotter, leading to serious health and environmental impacts. So the next time you step outside in the city and feel that intense heat, Remember that pollution might just be making things a lot worse. Have you ever wondered why texting feels easier? Studies show that around 95% of people express their thoughts and feelings more openly through text messages than in person. This surprising fact highlights how communication in our digital age often allows for greater honesty. For many, typing out a message can feel less intimidating than speaking face-to-face. This is particularly noticeable in therapeutic settings, where some patients find it much easier to share their emotions and personal challenges with psychologists via text. The distance created by a screen seems to lower anxiety and allow for more candid conversations. Whether it's a matter of needing time to think or simply feeling safe behind a screen, texting gives individuals a voice they might struggle to find in direct conversations. So next time you share your feelings through a text, remember you're not alone. Many others prefer this form of honest communication too. What's the mystery behind cryptic pregnancies? Cryptic pregnancies happen when a woman doesn't realize she's pregnant, and they're more common than you might think. In fact, research suggests that about 1 in 500 pregnancies aren't recognized until the mother is at least halfway through, and startlingly, 1 in 2,500 go completely unnoticed until labor begins. This can happen for several reasons. Some women might mistake pregnancy symptoms for something else, or experience lighter symptoms than expected. Others may be unaware of their pregnancy because they continue to have regular menstrual cycles. The phenomenon can create a surprising situation during labor, when an unprepared woman finds herself unexpectedly giving birth. Understanding cryptic pregnancies highlights the complexity of human reproduction and emphasizes the importance of regular health checkups. Could there be more surprises about pregnancy yet to uncover? Here's a wild fact about the Volkswagen Beetle. Adolf Hitler, the infamous leader of Nazi Germany, collaborated with engineer Ferdinand Porsche to create this iconic car. Their vision was to design an affordable and practical vehicle for ordinary German families, symbolizing the promise of a better life during tough economic times. Despite its dark origins tied to an oppressive regime, the Volkswagen Beetle found a new identity and became a beloved symbol of peace and freedom in the 1960s. The car's unique shape and cheerful aesthetic captured the spirit of the counterculture movement, making it a favorite among young people who were seeking change. With its rounded curves and vibrant colors, the Beetle transformed from a tool of propaganda to an emblem of individuality and self-expression. Today, it represents not just a vehicle, but a cultural phenomenon that transcends its initial purpose. It serves as a reminder that even products with dark histories can evolve into symbols of hope and joy. Isn't it fascinating how history shapes and reshapes our world? Guess what really drives Elon Musk's dedication? During a challenging time dubbed production hell, Elon Musk famously chose to sleep on the factory floor of Tesla. This tough period was filled with pressure and high expectations as the company aimed to ramp up production of the Model 3 electric vehicle. Musk's decision to literally spend nights at the factory reflected his intense commitment to turning his vision into reality. Some people admired this level of dedication, viewing it as a testament to his work ethic and passion for innovation. However, others criticized it, arguing that it seemed more like a sign of poor management and an unsustainable work environment. Musk's choice sparked conversations about work culture in tech industries and whether sacrificing personal comfort can lead to greater success. So was this dedication a brilliant move or a risky gamble? Guess what really drives our fascination with Gilligan's Island? In the early 1960s, the U.S. Coast Guard was surprised to receive letters from viewers who were genuinely concerned about the fate of the castaways on this wildly popular TV show. Audiences became so invested in the fictional lives of Gilligan and his friends that they began asking why they hadn't been rescued from their tropical paradise. The show, which debuted in 1964, captured hearts with its quirky characters and humorous misadventures, blending comedy with a touch of suspense. Viewers felt a strong connection to the situation, reflecting a deeper desire for rescue and justice in their own lives. This odd but charming engagement illustrates how television can blur the lines between fiction and reality, evoking strong emotional responses. Why do you think we get so attached to characters and stories? Did you know mammoths lived during the pyramids' construction? Woolly mammoths were roaming the earth when early humans were building the incredible Great Pyramids of Giza around 4,500 years ago. These massive creatures once thrived in diverse environments, and remarkably, a small population continued to exist on Wrangel Island in the Arctic Ocean until about 2000 BCE. Imagine prehistoric humans encountering these majestic animals while they carried out their monumental tasks. As the ancient Egyptians were perfecting their architectural skills, woolly mammoths were navigating icy landscapes, showcasing nature's amazing adaptability. This fascinating overlap offers a unique glimpse into a world where humans and giant mammals live side by side. What might our ancestors have thought seeing such colossal beings up close? Understanding this period helps us appreciate the incredible history of both humans and the creatures that walk the earth alongside them. Is it really true that ants can create super colonies? The fascinating Argentine ant has taken teamwork to a whole new level by forming massive super colonies that stretch across continents. These incredible structures are made up of millions of nests and billions of individual ants, all working together as one cohesive unit. Unlike typical colonies that defend their territory, super colonies can span vast distances, allowing them to dominate landscapes. It's a bit like a giant family reunion, where every ant knows they belong to the same group. This extraordinary cooperation enables them to gather food more efficiently, fend off predators, and thrive in various environments. The sheer scale of these super colonies highlights the ants' amazing social organization, proving that even tiny creatures can accomplish monumental feats when they work together. How do they manage this level of collaboration? Can you imagine blood cells having different lifespans? It's fascinating to think about how our bodies manage health and immunity through these tiny warriors. Red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout the body, usually live for about 120 days. On the other hand, white blood cells, our immune system's frontline defenders, have a much shorter lifespan. Depending on their specific type and function, some white blood cells may only survive for a few hours, while others last several days. This variety in lifespans showcases the incredible adaptability and efficiency of our blood. When you suffer a cut or fight off an illness, it's these white blood cells that spring into action, rapidly multiplying and tackling threats. Meanwhile, red blood cells continue their vital role of transporting oxygen, helping to keep you energized. This clever system ensures our bodies can respond quickly to challenges, adjusting to keep us healthy. Isn't it amazing how such small cells play such a big role in our lives? Is it really true that spider silk is the strongest? Surprisingly, yes. Spider silk is known to be the strongest natural material on Earth, outperforming even steel when comparing tensile strength. This means that if you had a thread of spider silk the same thickness as a pencil, it could lift a small car without breaking. Researchers believe the unique combination of proteins in the silk gives it incredible strength and flexibility, which is essential for spiders when capturing prey and building their webs. Unlike everyday materials like kitchen paper or nylon, which can easily rip or tear, spider silk can stretch up to 5 times its length without snapping. Its remarkable properties have caught the attention of scientists and engineers alike, sparking interest in using spider silk in various applications, from medicine to high-performance textiles. Could this tiny, unassuming material be the key to new, innovative technologies? Guess what really drives our cats' food choices? Cats, or Kuxing, have a fascinating and unique relationship with food that shapes much of their behavior and preferences. This bond has evolved over time, highlighting their adaptability as both hunters and pets. For instance, wild cats primarily hunt small mammals and birds using their keen senses and stealthy movements. Domestic cats, though they may not need to hunt for survival, still retain those instincts and behaviors. One reason they can be picky eaters is that their ancestors thrived on fresh, high-protein diets. Additionally, the strong smells from food can really catch their attention. After all, a cat's sense of smell is far superior to that of humans. Their specific dietary needs also affect their choices, as certain nutrients are vital for their health. All these factors combined create a complex web of taste and instinct, that makes your cat's food choices much more than simple preferences. Did you know crossing the Sahara was extremely risky? The Trans-Saharan trade route, one of history's oldest and most challenging paths, was a monumental undertaking for traders. Imagine trekking across blistering hot deserts and harsh, desolate landscapes while carrying precious cargo. Merchants transported valuable goods like salt, gold, and ivory, which were sought after in different regions. The sheer scale of the Sahara, with its vast sand dunes and extreme temperatures, posed serious dangers, including dehydration and getting lost. Caravans often relied on local guides familiar with the terrain and the stars for navigation. Despite the risks, these routes thrived for centuries, connecting diverse cultures and economies. The trade not only enriched those who dared to cross, but also facilitated the exchange of ideas and traditions, showcasing human resilience and ingenuity in the face of nature's challenges. Isn't it fascinating how such harsh conditions forged important historical connections? What makes the Rungrado Mayday Stadium so impressive? This architectural marvel in Pyongyang, North Korea, holds the title of the world's largest stadium by official capacity, accommodating more than 114,000 spectators. Opened in 1989, the Rungrado Mayday Stadium stands out not just for its size, but also for its unique design, resembling a magnolia blossom. This stadium is a hub for various significant events, including the Grand Mass Games, an incredible display of synchronized performances featuring thousands of participants. The sheer scale allows for breathtaking spectacles that can deeply engage the audience. Imagine being one of the lucky fans attending a football match or a national celebration, surrounded by a wave of color and energy. However, the stadium also symbolizes North Korea's distinct cultural identity. While many might wonder about the experiences that await those who step inside, it's equally fascinating to consider how such enormous structures impact their local communities and serve specific cultural purposes. Would you ever want to experience a live event in a place like this? Prepare to be amazed by the fate of early popes. It's shocking to learn that out of the first 31 popes in history, a staggering 30 were murdered, many of them martyred for their faith. These early leaders of the Christian Church faced immense dangers as they established and spread their beliefs during turbulent times. While the exact circumstances behind some of these deaths remain a mystery, the stories of violence and persecution are often tied to the political conflicts of the era. The Roman Empire was not friendly to Christians, and many popes found themselves at the center of brutal power struggles. This dark chapter in the history of the papacy reveals how deeply intertwined faith and politics were right from the start. Have you ever considered how such a violent beginning shaped the future of the church? Hard to believe, but Boston hides a concert hall. Deep beneath the bustling streets of downtown Boston lies a forgotten treasure, an abandoned concert hall that dates back over 120 years. This hidden gem, once alive with music and laughter, now rests silently under layers of city development. Originally built to host grand performances, the hall was a hub of cultural activity, showcasing famous musicians and unforgettable events. However, as the city evolved and modernized, it was gradually forgotten, covered by newer buildings and infrastructure. Despite its obscurity, enthusiasts and historians are fascinated by its history, hoping to uncover stories from its past. Efforts to rediscover and preserve such sites can shine a light on the rich cultural heritage of cities. Who knows what secrets this old concert hall holds, waiting for a new generation to bring its legacy back to life? Did you know algae are not plants? They actually belong to a unique group of organisms called protists. This fascinating category includes eukaryotic microorganisms that don't fit neatly into the classifications of plants, fungi, or animals. Algae, often found in oceans, lakes, and even in damp soil, play a crucial role in our ecosystems. While many people think of them as simple green plants, they are much more diverse. Some algae are single-celled, while others can form extensive underwater forests. These organisms are vital for the environment because they produce oxygen and serve as a primary food source for many aquatic creatures. In addition, algae have various uses in industries such as food production and biofuels, showcasing their importance beyond just being part of our ecosystem. So the next time you see a green slimy patch in the water, remember that it's not just a plant, it's a member of the incredible protist family. What other surprising facts are there about the living world? Guess what really drives gravity crazy in Canada? At a fascinating spot called Hudson Bay, scientists have discovered a bizarre anomaly where gravity actually weakens. This surprising phenomenon challenges our understanding of how gravity works. Normally, we expect gravity to pull us down with a consistent force, but here, measurements show that objects weigh slightly less than they do elsewhere. Researchers believe this might be due to a combination of factors, including the geological features of the area and the effects of glacial retreat. Huge glaciers once weighed down the land, and as they melted, the Earth's crust began to lift. This unusual situation gives scientists a golden opportunity to explore not just gravitational forces, but also the exciting interplay between geology and physics. So the next time you hear about mysterious occurrences, remember Hudson Bay, the place where gravity takes a break. Guess what really drives culinary creativity? The cuca melon, a delightful fruit native to Mexico, is catching the eye of chefs and home cooks alike. Resembling a miniature watermelon, this vibrant fruit offers not just a unique appearance, but also a flavor profile reminiscent of sour cucumber. Imagine slicing into it for a refreshing snack or incorporating it into salads for a zesty twist. Rich in nutrients, the cuca melon boasts vitamins and minerals that can enhance your diet while also exciting your taste buds. It's versatile too. Whether you enjoy it pickled, blended into smoothies, or even grilled, the cuca melon adds a special touch to various dishes. With its vibrant color and tangy taste, could this exotic fruit become the next big thing in your kitchen? Explore the culinary possibilities and bring a little taste of Mexico to your dining table. What if I told you hearts weigh up to 500 pounds? That's right. One of the largest animal hearts belongs to the blue whale, and it's a true marvel of nature. This gigantic heart weighs nearly a ton and pumps blood through the massive body of the whale, which can reach lengths of over 100 feet. Amazingly, it only beats about 10 times per minute. This slow heartbeat is part of what helps these gentle giants sustain their huge size as they navigate the vast ocean depths. The blue whale's heart is not just a powerful pump, it plays a critical role in supporting its immense body, ensuring that all its organs get the oxygen and nutrients they need. Just imagine how strong and efficient this remarkable organ must be to manage the demands of such a huge creature. Isn't that fascinating? Did you know babies triple their weight in a year? This incredible transformation happens during the first 12 months of life, where a newborn can double their weight by just 4 to 6 months. To fuel this rapid growth, infants need around 100 calories for every kilogram they weigh each day. That's a lot of energy for such tiny bodies. Most of this nourishment comes from breast milk or formula, which provide all the essential nutrients they need to thrive. But it's not just their physical size that's changing. Their brains are undergoing a major growth spurt too. By their first birthday, a baby's brain has nearly doubled in size, reaching about 60% of its adult weight. This period is crucial not just for body growth, but also for mental development, setting the stage for future learning and skills. How amazing is it that such small beings can achieve so much in just 1 year? This might surprise you. Thumbs up emoji causes confusion. The thumbs up emoji, commonly understood as a sign of approval or positivity, can spark quite a debate across various cultures. In most Western countries, giving someone a thumbs up feels like a friendly pat on the back, a way to say good job or everything's all right. However, in places like Greece, the Middle East, and parts of West Africa, it can accidentally offend. Here, the same gesture might be interpreted as an insult, implying something offensive or crude. This contrast highlights how symbols can carry very different meanings, leading to potential miscommunication in our increasingly global world. So before you send that thumbs up emoji to your friend abroad, consider how your simple gesture might be received. Are we really all on the same page when it comes to gestures? Have you ever wondered why Hillary Clinton inspires so many people? In a recent national survey, Hillary Clinton was voted the most admired woman in the United States, And it's easy to see why. Recognized for her intelligence and strength, Clinton has been a significant figure in American politics and public life for decades. From her time as the First Lady to her role as Secretary of State, she has broken barriers and stood up for issues like healthcare and women's rights. Many admire her for being outspoken, often tackling tough topics that others might shy away from. This recognition in the survey reflects her ability to connect with the public across generations, drawing respect not only for her achievements, but also for her resilience in the face of challenges. Whether you agree with her politics or not, her influence and impact on a society are undeniable. What qualities do you think make someone admirable? You might be shocked to learn that Mario outshines Mickey Mouse. In the 1990s, a fascinating national investigation revealed that the beloved Nintendo character Mario had become more recognizable to American children than the iconic Mickey Mouse. This surprising finding highlighted the immense cultural impact of video game characters during that era. As gaming technology advanced and became more accessible, kids spent countless hours navigating the imaginative worlds of video games, making characters like Mario household names. With his signature red cap and friendly demeanor, Mario captured the hearts and minds of a whole generation. The shift in preference also reflected broader changes in entertainment as video games began to rival traditional cartoons and movies. As we look back, it's remarkable to consider how a simple Italian plumber became a symbol of fun, adventure, and nostalgia for millions. What other characters could make such a lasting impression today? Ever thought about why the Po River goes missing? In Italy, the Po River reveals a fascinating phenomenon during the summer months when certain stretches seem to disappear entirely. This mystery is caused by a network of underground tunnels that redirect the river's water flow. Locals are well acquainted with this quirky behavior, as they observe the river's changing face year after year. These hidden channels, created by centuries of natural processes, move the water beneath the surface, leaving parts of the riverbed dry. As summer heat intensifies, this striking feature showcases nature's unique engineering. The sight of a riverbed exposed, with stones and plants visible, is a reminder of the dynamic relationship between water and land. Tourists and residents alike are intrigued, often taking photos and sharing stories about their experiences along the river, where it almost seems like magic. So next time you hear about the Po River, remember the wonders hidden beneath its flowing surface. What if I told you the internet weighs as much as a strawberry? Believe it or not, the total weight of all the data buzzing around in cyberspace is roughly equivalent to that of a large strawberry, weighing about 50 grams. This mind-boggling fact highlights how light and insubstantial digital information really is. Each time you send an email, stream a video, or scroll through social media, you're moving electrons that exist in a state of constant flow. Even with millions of websites, videos, and photos available online, the electrons responsible for that wealth of information combine to have an amazingly tiny mass. To put this in perspective, it's similar to carrying just a single piece of fruit in your hand. As technology continues to advance, we constantly create more data, but the weight remains astonishingly minimal. So next time you're online, remember that the enormous virtual world around you is surprisingly light, almost like it exists in a realm beyond the physical. Isn't it crazy how something so vast is also so light? Why did a ballerina dance in Antarctica? On a stunning adventure that combined art and nature, a ballerina showcased her talent on a boat floating in the icy waters of Antarctica. This unique performance captured the beauty of ballet against the breathtaking backdrop of snow-covered landscapes and towering icebergs. The event wasn't just a thrilling spectacle. It aimed to raise awareness about climate change and the impact of global warming on polar regions. Dressed in a flowing costume that contrasted sharply with the surroundings, she twirled and leaped gracefully, creating a mesmerizing fusion of movement and stillness. The cold air and tranquil environment added a layer of challenge, making her performance even more remarkable. By bringing ballet to such an extraordinary setting, she transformed the ice into a stage and encouraged people to see the beauty of our planet while advocating for its protection. This enchanting event left audiences asking how we can connect art with environmentalism to inspire change. Most people don't know this, but penguins can't fly. Over millions of years, these amazing birds have evolved into exceptional swimmers. Unlike other birds that soar through the skies, penguins have adapted their wings into flippers, which help them glide gracefully through the water. This transformation allows them to chase down fish and other sea creatures with incredible speed and agility. Their bodies are streamlined and coated with a layer of blubber, providing insulation in frigid waters. Additionally, the unique structure of their bones makes them heavier, helping them dive deeper and stay submerged longer while hunting. This specialized adaptation might seem like a loss of flight, but it has given penguins an advantage in their aquatic environment, enabling them to thrive in some of the harshest climates on Earth. Isn't it fascinating how nature shapes creatures to survive? Is it really true that rings of power cost over $1 billion? Yes, it's mind-blowing. Amazon has poured more than $1 billion into creating The Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power, making it the most expensive television show ever. This staggering budget includes a jaw-dropping $250 million just to secure the rights to J.R.R. Tolkien's beloved story. With such immense investment, you can expect epic storytelling, stunning visuals, and a cast that brings Middle-earth to life in a brand new way. Amazon aims to capture fans' hearts and attract new viewers alike by diving into the rich lore of Tolkien's universe, showcasing events thousands of years before the action of the original trilogy. As the excitement builds for the show's release, audiences are left wondering if the fancy price tag will match the blockbuster experience they expect. What do you think? Guess what really drives the world's priciest pizza? The Louis XIII pizza, which costs a jaw-dropping $12,000, isn't just any ordinary meal. It's an extravagant culinary experience. Prepared by Italian chef Renato Viola, right in the customer's home, this pizza features a gourmet combination of exotic ingredients. Imagine indulging in not one, but 3 types of caviar and succulent Mediterranean lobster, all nestled on a perfectly crafted crust. To top it off, this luxurious dish is served with a golden knife, turning slicing into a moment of elegance. This pizza caters to those who appreciate the art of fine dining and are willing to splurge for an unforgettable event. So, what makes this delicacy worth its hefty price tag? It's not just about the delicious toppings, it's about the unique experience and craftsmanship that go into creating a truly lavish dish. Would you spend that much for pizza? Did you know flies have a clever escape trick? When a fly senses danger, it doesn't just lift off straight up like many might think. Instead, it jumps backward. This surprising escape tactic helps them evade predators and makes them tricky to catch. Flies have incredibly fast reflexes and can perceive movement quicker than we can. This backward jump allows them to quickly dart away from threats, often leaving us swatting at the air in vain. Not only does this skill help them survive in the wild, but it's also a subject of interest for scientists studying their unique flight mechanics. By understanding how flies maneuver, researchers can inspire designs in robotics and other technologies. So the next time you see a fly buzzing around, remember, it's got some impressive moves in its playbook. How do you think this knowledge could help us in everyday life? Let's uncover the truth about amazing random facts. Did you know there are 77 special random facts out there that can surprise and enlighten you? These intriguing pieces of information span a variety of topics, from quirky animal behaviors to mind-boggling scientific phenomena. For instance, did you know octopuses have 3 hearts? 2 pump blood to the gills, while the 3rd pumps it to the rest of the body. Such unique facts serve not only to amuse, but also to expand our understanding of the world around us. Each random fact can spark curiosity and inspire questions, leading us to learn even more. Whether you love trivia nights or simply enjoy cool facts to share, these gems can be great conversation starters. So, are you ready to dive into the world of random knowledge and impress your friends? Did you know that bird's nest soup is a delicacy? This unique dish, popular in China and Southeast Asia, dazzles diners with its strange yet fascinating ingredient: the nests of cave-dwelling birds, mainly swiftlets. These nests, made from the bird's saliva, are highly sought after for their gelatinous texture and subtle flavor. Cooking the nests transforms them into a translucent soup that many believe has health benefits, including boosting the immune system and improving skin complexion. Harvesting these nests is a remarkable process, often done in treacherous cave environments, as collectors must be skilled climbers. The nests are then cleaned and prepared, sometimes served in broth or sweetened with sugar, though it can be quite expensive, with a kilogram costing thousands of dollars. Many enjoy bird's nest soup as a luxurious treat during special occasions. So would you take a sip of this unique soup? Have you ever wondered how movie sets spark love stories? Antonio Banderas and Melanie Griffith's fairy tale began on the set of the film Too Much. This romantic comedy, released in 1996, became the backdrop where two talented actors first crossed paths. At that time, Antonio was already an established star, known for his captivating performances in films like Desperado and The Mask of Zorro. Meanwhile, Melanie, a talented actress renowned for her roles in classics such as Working Girl, caught Antonio's eye with her charm and skill. As they delved into their characters, a genuine connection blossomed between them, turning the chemistry on screen into a real-life romance. Their whirlwind courtship culminated in marriage shortly after wrapping up the film. This enchanting story serves as a reminder that sometimes love finds its way when you least expect it, and movie magic truly exists. It's fascinating how creative collaboration can lead to lasting relationships, isn't it? Ever seen a baseball land in pants? In a hilarious moment during a game, an outfield player had a quirky mishap when the bright sun played tricks on him. As he tracked a fly ball, the blinding sunlight caused him to completely lose sight of it. When he finally got to where he thought it would land, he misjudged the catch spectacularly. The ball bounced off his glove, then his chest, and somehow ended up rolling into his pants. Amazingly, even with such a strange sequence of events, the play was still counted as a catch. This incident reminds us that while baseball requires skill and concentration, sometimes unexpected, funny moments steal the spotlight. Players learn to adapt and keep their cool, even when things go awry. So next time you're watching a game, remember that every player has faced a moment like this one, full of laughter and a bit of embarrassment. Have you heard about CPR machines in airports? These innovative interactive machines are popping up in several U.S. airports, making an incredible difference in emergency preparedness. By providing step-by-step guidance on how to perform cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, these machines empower everyday travelers to potentially save lives. With easy-to-follow instructions and practice dummies, anyone can learn the basics of CPR while they wait for their flight. This initiative comes in response to the urgent need for more people to be trained in CPR, as quick action can significantly improve survival rates during cardiac emergencies. Imagine being in a crowded terminal and witnessing someone collapse. Knowing how to step in could make all the difference. The convenience and accessibility of these machines mean that more people can acquire life-saving skills, enhancing public safety in busy places like airports. So next time you travel, take a moment to familiarize yourself with these cool tools. Who knows, you might be the one to help someone in need. Turns out the truth is that our brains can trick us. This fascinating phenomenon, known as illusory correlation, often makes us see connections that aren't really there, especially in our relationships. Imagine noticing that every time you meet someone named Steve, they happen to be a little quirky. You might start believing that all Steves are quirky, even if that's not true. Our brains love patterns and tend to jump to conclusions based on the limited experiences we have. This can be harmless, but it sometimes leads us to form stereotypes about people or groups. For instance, if you've had a couple of bad dates with people from a certain background, you might unfairly assume that everyone from that background is the same. Being aware of this cognitive bias can help us challenge those misleading ideas and avoid unnecessary judgments, reminding us that every person is unique. How can we break this pattern in our daily lives? What if I told you about Egypt's dazzling pyramids? These iconic structures, symbols of ancient civilization, were not just massive stone blocks. They were originally draped in smooth white limestone, giving them a stunning, radiant appearance. When the sunlight hit the limestone, it would sparkle, shining brilliantly against the desert sands. Even more fascinating, the pyramids were topped with gold, allowing them to catch the moonlight beautifully at night. Imagine standing before these magnificent monuments, glowing in the dark as if lit from within. This shimmering aspect wasn't just for show. It reflected the artistry and ambition of the ancient Egyptians, who built these structures to honor their pharaohs and secure their place in the afterlife. Over time, most of the limestone casing was removed, leaving the rugged core visible today, but the stories of their original grandeur still captivate visitors. When you think about the engineering skills and resources involved, doesn't it make you wonder just how much more there is to discover about ancient Egypt? Is it really true that Frodo has a different name? The Lord of the Rings is not just a tale of epic battles and mythical creatures. It's presented as a translation of a book originally written in Westron, the common tongue of Middle-earth. In this rich fantasy world created by J.R.R. Tolkien, the character Frodo Baggins actually goes by the name Mora Lebingi in Westron. This detail adds depth to the storytelling, inviting readers to imagine a whole other culture behind the familiar names and places. Westron serves as a bridge between the readers and the characters, making the narrative feel more immersive. Tolkien's love for languages shines through, as he meticulously crafted Westron and other languages to enrich the lore of Middle-earth. So next time you read about Frodo's adventures, remember there's a whole linguistic world behind his name. Could there be more hidden gems like this in Tolkien's work? You might be surprised by McDonald's Hamburger University. This unique institution, born in 1961, is not just about flipping burgers. It's where the future leaders of McDonald's learn the ins and outs of restaurant operations and marketing. With campuses located in Chicago, China, and Brazil, Hamburger University has become a vital training ground for anyone aiming to succeed in the fast food industry. Over 275,000 students have walked through its doors, acquiring skills that often lead them to manage McDonald's franchises worldwide. The program covers everything from customer service to supply chain management, ensuring that graduates are well equipped to tackle the demands of running a busy restaurant. By focusing on real-world experience and effective training, Hamburger University plays a crucial role in maintaining the brand's iconic status and commitment to quality. Who knew a university could offer such tasty career opportunities? You might be surprised by how koalas stay hydrated. These adorable creatures mainly get their water from eucalyptus leaves, which are their favorite snacks. Koalas have a special way of eating and metabolizing these leaves that not only provides them with food, but also keeps them hydrated. Eucalyptus leaves contain a lot of moisture, which is perfect for koalas since they prefer to avoid drinking water unless it's absolutely necessary. In fact, during times of extreme heat or when droughts hit their habitat, you'll find koalas starting to seek out water sources. However, their bodies have evolved to depend mostly on those leaves for hydration. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips animals like koalas to thrive on their specific diets? This unique adaptation helps them cope with the demands of their environment while also avoiding excess water loss. Here's a wild fact about music videos. On August 1st, 1981, MTV changed the music scene forever by airing "Video Killed the Radio Star" by the Buggles as its very first music video. This moment was groundbreaking as it marked the start of a new era where music was not just heard but also seen. With colorful visuals and creative storytelling, videos became essential for artists looking to reach broader audiences. The impact was huge. Suddenly, musicians could express their art visually and engage fans in ways that radio alone could not. This transformation helped pave the way for countless iconic videos and artists over the decades. Now, we can't imagine music without visuals, from the stunning choreography of pop stars to the artistic flair of indie bands. So the next time you watch a music video, remember its epic journey began with a single song and a brand new TV channel. Here's a wild fact about coin ridges. Did you know that the number of ridges on US coins varies significantly? A dime has 118 ridges on its edge, which might seem like a small detail, but it plays a crucial role in how coins feel and function. Interestingly, a quarter has one more ridge than a dime, totaling 119. If you think that's surprising, wait until you hear about the half dollar, which features 150 ridges. But the real standout is the dollar coin, boasting an impressive 198 ridges. These little grooves, or ridges known as reading, help prevent counterfeiting and make it easier for folks to identify the coins just by touch. Coin collectors and casual users alike appreciate these fine details, proving that even the smallest features add up to a unique experience with our currency. Ever noticed those ridges before? Art or cruelty? The blending goldfish exhibit sparks debate. In a shocking move, a daring artist once displayed 10 goldfish in individual blenders at a Danish museum, provoking fiery discussions about the ethics of art. Visitors were invited to turn on the machines, resulting in some unsettling moments as they engaged with the piece, titled Goldfish in Blenders. This controversial display forced onlookers to confront the boundaries between artistic expression and animal welfare. Many questioned whether the work was a bold statement about the fragility of life or an inhumane stunt for attention. While some spectators expressed outrage, others defended the artist's intention to provoke thought and challenge norms in the art world. This exhibit highlights the clash between creativity and conscience, raising important questions. How far can art go? Should artists be held accountable for the emotional impact of their work? What if I told you Staples held secrets during the Cold War? During this tense period, Soviet officials developed clever ways to spot forged passports, and believe it or not, Staples played a critical role. Genuine Soviet passports had staples made from low-quality metal that corroded quickly. This meant that authentic passports showed signs of wear and tear in a matter of time, while fake ones, often using better materials, didn't exhibit this same degradation. The officials trained their eyes to identify these subtle differences, proving that even the tiniest details matter in national security. So while the world was focused on espionage and political maneuvers, it was the simple staple that helped protect the integrity of Soviet identity. This fascinating use of everyday materials shows how creativity and resourcefulness can emerge in unexpected ways, even during the most serious times. Can you believe something so small played a part in history? Prepare to be amazed by driving dangers for obese individuals. Research shows that obese drivers face a staggering 80% higher likelihood of dying in car accidents when compared to those at a healthy weight. This alarming statistic can be traced back to how seat belts and airbags are designed. They often don't work as effectively for larger body types. In a crash, a seatbelt may not fit properly, reducing its ability to restrain a person effectively. Additionally, obesity-related health problems, such as heart disease and diabetes, can make injuries more severe and treatment more complicated. This means that not only do obese drivers face greater risks on the road, but they're also less likely to recover fully if an accident does occur. Understanding these risks can help everyone make better choices about safety, both behind the wheel and in overall health. Is it time to rethink driving safety measures? Did you know the first typewriter came from Milwaukee? This revolutionary invention was created in 1867 by Christopher Latham Scholes and changed the way we communicate forever. Before typewriters, writing was a slow and painstaking task, often done by hand with quills or pens. Scholes' design allowed for faster and more efficient writing, making it an essential tool for businesses and writers alike. As typewriters became popular, they transformed office work, enabling professionals to produce documents quickly and neatly. This surge in productivity played a critical role in the rise of modern industries and laid the groundwork for today's technology-driven workplaces. Milwaukee, once an industrial powerhouse, became a symbol of innovation in America as the birthplace of such a significant invention. So the next time you type away at your keyboard, remember the humble beginnings of the typewriter and its lasting impact on communication. Did you know Jay-Z shot his brother at 12? This shocking incident occurred during a heated dispute over stolen jewelry, leaving a lasting mark on the artist's life. Growing up in the Marcy projects of Brooklyn, Jay-Z, born Sean Carter, faced numerous challenges that shaped his future. The altercation with his older brother led to serious consequences, but it also served as a turning point for Jay-Z, who later reflected on this painful experience in his music. In his song You Must Love Me, he alludes to the struggle and conflict that overshadowed his childhood. This raw, personal account highlights how powerful memories and experiences contribute to an artist's work. Jay-Z's journey from a troubled youth to a hip-hop icon reminds us that adversity can often forge resilience and creativity. What do you think this incident teaches us about the power of music and storytelling? Is it really true that awesome takes practice? This intriguing idea comes from a Christian devotional book called Anybody Can Be Cool, but Awesome Takes Practice, specifically designed for teens. Within its pages, readers discover valuable life lessons and faith-based advice aimed at helping them grow into their best selves as seen through the eyes of God. While the book may have a retro cover that might throw some off, the content is packed with wisdom that encourages young people to strive for greatness in their daily lives. The author emphasizes that while anyone can easily appear cool, true awesomeness requires dedication and effort. By guiding readers through relatable challenges and experiences, the book imparts essential skills for personal and spiritual development. It addresses topics like self-acceptance, resilience, and character building, making it a practical guide for teens navigating the complexities of growing up. So, are you ready to embrace the journey from cool to awesome? What if I told you Ronaldo gifted an island? In 2015, superstar soccer player Cristiano Ronaldo made headlines when he presented his manager, Jorge Mendes, with a stunning wedding gift, an entire Greek island valued at $3 million. This generous gesture wasn't just a flashy surprise. It symbolized Ronaldo's deep appreciation for Mendes' unwavering support throughout his career. Their partnership spans many years, showcasing Mendes' role in guiding Ronaldo's rise to global fame. By choosing such a grand gift, Ronaldo demonstrated not only his financial success, but also the special bond between the two. Imagine receiving an island surrounded by crystal clear waters and breathtaking views. This unique present captured the attention of fans and media alike, highlighting the extraordinary lengths Ronaldo would go to express gratitude. Such a gift reinforces the idea that success isn't solely about fame or wealth, it's also about relationships and loyalty. How many of us could say we've gifted something as remarkable as an island? Can you believe your heart pumps so much blood? The heart is truly the hardest working muscle in your body, tirelessly pumping over 2,000 gallons of blood every single day. That's enough to fill a swimming pool in just a few weeks. This incredible organ beats more than 2.5 billion times in an average 70-year lifespan, which is like running a marathon day in and day out without a break. Each time your heart contracts, it sends oxygen-rich blood throughout your body, nourishing your organs and tissues while also helping to remove waste products. It's not just about quantity either. The efficiency of your heart is vital. It adjusts its pace during different activities, speeding up when you exercise and slowing down while you rest. That's why keeping your heart healthy with proper nutrition, regular exercise, and good lifestyle choices is crucial. Your heart works hard for you day and night. Doesn't it deserve some care in return? Spicy foods can boost your brain power? It's true. Eating certain spices can actually help improve memory in adults. Research shows that compounds found in chili peppers, turmeric, and even black pepper may enhance cognitive functions. For instance, capsaicin, the substance that gives chili peppers their heat, is linked to better blood flow to the brain. This increased circulation means that more oxygen and nutrients reach your brain cells, helping them function better. Turmeric, famous for its bright yellow color, contains curcumin, a powerful antioxidant that may protect against age-related memory decline. By adding these spicy ingredients to your meals, you not only spice up your dishes, but also supercharge your brain. Imagine enjoying a delicious curry while giving your memory a boost at the same time. So next time you're cooking, don't shy away from the sizzle and spice. Could a little heat in your diet be the key to sharper thinking as you age? Did you know Michelin stars come from tires? It might sound surprising, but the prestigious Michelin stars awarded to elite restaurants actually originate from a tire company. Founded in 1889, Michelin is primarily known for its high-quality tires, but it also publishes a travel guide that rates restaurants and hotels. The Michelin Guide started with the goal of boosting car travel in France, with the first guide released in 1900. Over the years, it evolved to focus on culinary excellence, culminating in the iconic Michelin star ratings. Restaurants can earn 1, 2, or 3 stars, with 3 being the highest honor, signifying exceptional cuisine that's worth a special journey. The famous Michelin Man, who promotes the brand, is even more well-known for the gastronomic prestige his company confers. Today, chefs around the globe aspire to earn these stars, not just for recognition, but also for the boost in business they bring. So the next time you see a restaurant sporting a star, remember that those accolades come from a tire company that seeks to celebrate the best in dining. What if I told you about Emperor Samusa's fortune? Samusa, the emperor of the Mali Empire in West Africa, is widely regarded as the wealthiest individual in recorded history. His wealth was so immense that when he traveled through cities, it could literally disrupt the local economies. Imagine the impact of such riches. His caravan of gold spilled across the ground, causing inflation wherever he went. Historians estimate that if we adjust his fortune to today's standards, it would surpass the wealth of any contemporary billionaire. His legendary pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 is still talked about, not just for its religious significance, but for the way he showcased his riches. Samusa's story doesn't just shine a light on personal wealth, it reflects the power dynamics of his time and the incredible resources that existed in Africa long before the modern economy took shape. Isn't it fascinating how one person's wealth could change the lives of many? Discover the dazzling marigold ring with 1,260 diamonds. This incredible piece of jewelry holds the world record for the most diamonds in a single ring. Crafted with painstaking precision, the ring took nearly 3 years to complete, showcasing the skill and dedication of the artisans involved. Weighing in at 5.8 ounces, it sparkles with a breathtaking array of diamonds, each meticulously set to enhance its beauty. Imagine the time and effort that went into choosing the perfect stones and designing such an elaborate piece. The marigold ring isn't just a testament to craftsmanship, it's also a celebration of creativity and artistry in the field of jewelry making. Whether you consider yourself a diamond lover or just appreciate beautiful things, this record-breaking ring is sure to impress. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can hold such immense value and artistry? Have you ever seen a polar bear's secret skin? Beneath that fluffy white fur lies an interesting surprise. Polar bears actually have black skin. This might sound odd, but it helps them stay warm in their icy habitats. Their fur, while looking white, is actually transparent. It reflects light, creating that snowy appearance we often associate with these magnificent creatures. The structure of each hair is hollow, allowing sunlight to bounce inside and keep heat close to their bodies. This clever adaptation not only helps polar bears blend into their snowy surroundings, making it easier for them to hunt for seals, but also provides insulation against the frigid Arctic temperatures. While they might look like cuddly teddy bears, these powerful predators are perfectly adapted to thrive in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. Next time you see a polar bear, remember that their beauty hides a fantastic secret about how nature equips them to survive. Did you know that North Korea claims full literacy? With an impressive assertion of a 100% literacy rate, North Korea states that every citizen over the age of 15 can read and write fluently. This claim is one of the highest reported worldwide and suggests a strong commitment to education. However, many international organizations express skepticism regarding this figure. The secretive nature of the North Korean government makes it difficult to obtain accurate data, as there are very few independent sources to verify such claims. Critics argue that the reality may differ significantly, citing issues like limited educational resources and government control over information. How much of this claim reflects genuine achievement versus state propaganda? This ongoing debate highlights the challenges of assessing educational standards in tightly controlled nations, raising questions about the true literacy levels among North Koreans. Swimwear technology transformed racing. Did you know that? By the early 2000s, innovative designs in competitive swimwear changed the game for athletes around the world. These high-tech suits were crafted with advanced materials that reduce drag and improve buoyancy, allowing swimmers to glide through the water with incredible speed and efficiency. Many of these suits featured a unique combination of hydrophobic materials and streamlined shapes that hugged the body closely, minimizing resistance. This leap in technology led to an astonishing surge in world records, with many swimmers breaking previous times by fractions of a second, showcasing just how much gear can impact performance. Notably, at the 2008 Beijing Olympics, numerous records fell as swimmers donned these cutting-edge suits, raising questions about fairness and regulations in the sport. The debate over whether such enhancements compromise the spirit of competition continues to this day. Still, there's no doubt that swimwear advancements reshape the landscape of competitive swimming, underscoring how technology can push the limits of human performance. What's next for sports gear innovation? Guess what really drives ocean life? Most of the planet's green plant life is found in the ocean, with over 3/4 of all plants thriving underneath the waves. You might think of forests and grasslands when you hear the word plant, but the ocean holds an incredible diversity of underwater plants that play a crucial role in our ecosystem. These aquatic plants, including kelp, seagrasses, and phytoplankton, not only provide oxygen but also serve as vital habitats and food sources for a wide variety of marine creatures. In fact, phytoplankton alone accounts for about half of the world's oxygen production. This amazing underwater plant life helps regulate the climate and absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, offering a natural solution to combating climate change. So the next time you look at the ocean, think about all the green life beneath the surface. It's more important than we realize. Can you imagine a chatbot as a therapist? In the 1960s, MIT professor Joseph Weizenbaum developed Eliza, an early chatbot designed to mimic a psychotherapist's conversational style. Surprisingly, users, including Weizenbaum's own secretary, began forming emotional connections with Eliza, feeling understood and even counseled by this simple program. Fast forward to 2023, and Eliza achieved a remarkable milestone by outperforming GPT 3.5 in a Turing test study, which measures a machine's ability to exhibit human-like conversation. This fascinating achievement not only highlights Eliza's enduring legacy, but also shows how far artificial intelligence has come since the days of simple text interactions. As technology continues to advance, it raises intriguing questions about the nature of communication and the potential for AI to play a role in our emotional lives. Could a future filled with AI therapists be on the horizon? Hard to believe, but Edison started with $40,000. This remarkable sum came when a young Thomas Edison worked alongside inventor Samuel Laws, helping to design innovative telegraph machines. What's fascinating is that Edison was rewarded with $40,000, a fortune at the time, which allowed him to take a giant leap in his career. With this money, he established his very own research laboratory, a space that would later produce inventions changing the world, like the electric light bulb. Moreover, Edison didn't just work alone. He hired 300 employees who played vital roles in pushing the boundaries of technology. This early investment didn't just benefit Edison personally, but also transformed the landscape of innovation. Can you imagine how different our world might be without his groundbreaking contributions later on? His journey from a young assistant to a leading inventor began with that unexpected payout. Here's a wild fact about Eddie Slovik. He stands out in American history as the only soldier to face court-martial and execution for desertion since the American Civil War. Slovik, an Army private during World War II, found himself overwhelmed by the intense pressures of combat and the horrors of war. In 1944, he deserted his unit not once, but multiple times, seeking refuge from the violence that surrounded him. Unfortunately, rather than receiving leniency or understanding, his actions led to a swift military trial. In 1945, Slovik was executed by firing squad, making a grim mark in history as a symbol of the harsh consequences faced by those who fled the battlefield. His case sparked debates about the treatment of soldiers and the policies surrounding military desertion. The story of Eddie Slovik serves as a chilling reminder of the challenges faced by soldiers and their rigid rules governing military conduct during turbulent times. Why was his fate so extreme in a country that honored freedom? Have you ever wondered why Portugal held on to its colonies? This persistence lasted until the 1970s, a significant period when many other countries were letting go of their colonial territories. Portugal's determination to keep its African colonies, especially Angola and Mozambique, led to intense conflicts known as liberation wars. These struggles were fueled by the local populations fighting for independence, resulting in years of violence and turmoil. While countries like Britain and France were already retreating from their colonies, Portugal's reluctance illustrated the deep-rooted complexities of its colonial legacy. The push for independence in these African nations was driven by a desire for self-determination and the end of foreign rule. Ultimately, this prolonged fight reflected not only the spirit of the people, but also the challenges faced by nations grappling with the aftermath of colonialism. Why do some nations cling to power while others embrace change? Why exactly does space threaten astronauts' lives? The environment of space is incredibly hostile, and hostile conditions demonstrate just how dangerous it can be. If an astronaut were to remove their suit on the moon, they would face an immediate and terrifying fate. Without the protection of the suit, the lack of air pressure would cause their body to swell up like a balloon. This swelling happens because the gases dissolved in their body fluids would expand rapidly in the near vacuum of space. But that's not all. Before they could even suffocate, the intense lack of pressure could lead to serious physical damage, including the risk of parts of the body bursting from the expansion. The moon's surface, with its harsh temperatures and lack of breathable atmosphere, starkly illustrates why space missions require groundbreaking technology and extensive safety precautions to keep astronauts safe. How incredible and terrifying is that? Is it really true that money isn't the main driver? Research shows most people don't share content online to make money. Instead, emotional factors like avoiding stress and fearing failure play a more significant role in their decision to hit the post button. Imagine scrolling through social media. Many posts reflect personal stories, ideas, or even random thoughts. These sharers often seek connection and validation, rather than cash. For example, a friend might share their struggles with mental health not to receive payment, but rather to connect with others who feel the same way. This behavior highlights how sharing online is often about building relationships and finding community. It's fascinating to realize that while influencers might thrive on views for dollars, the average person typically posts to express themselves and relate to others. So next time you see a heartfelt post or a funny video, think about what might be motivating the poster. Could it be that they just want to be heard and understood? You might be shocked to learn that anorexia is deadly. Anorexia nervosa has earned the grim title of the deadliest mental illness, claiming up to 20% of those affected. This stark statistic highlights the severe consequences of the condition, where individuals often battle intense fears of gaining weight or becoming fat. The impacts of starvation on the body are profound, leading to weakened organs, slowed metabolism, and even heart issues. Early intervention plays a crucial role in recovery, as addressing the mental and physical challenges swiftly can greatly improve outcomes. Support from family, friends, and professionals can help individuals regain a healthier relationship with food and their bodies. Understanding the seriousness of anorexia is vital. It's not just about eating habits, but a complex battle involving emotions and perceptions. If you or someone you know is struggling, reaching out for help could save a life. Turns out, the truth is that toxins harmed us. In earlier decades, people had little clue about how toxic substances could affect their health in the long run. Companies often sold products that contained harmful chemicals without proper warnings or guidance because there were no regulations in place to keep them in check. This meant that everyday items, from household cleaners to industrial supplies, could be packed with dangerous ingredients. As a result, many individuals unknowingly expose themselves and their families to these toxins, leading to a range of potential health issues. Over time, scientists and health experts began to uncover the serious risks associated with these substances, prompting a call for stricter regulations. Today, we see ongoing efforts to ensure that products are safe for consumers, but it's important to remember how things were before this awareness grew. How many harmful substances did we unknowingly use? Did you know Oreos might be vegan-friendly? Most types of Oreos, from classic to double stuff, are made without any animal ingredients, making them a popular treat among vegans. So if you've been craving something sweet, you might be in luck. These delicious cookies don't have milk, eggs, or any other animal-derived products. However, there's a little twist. They are produced in facilities that also handle dairy products. This means there's a slight chance of cross-contamination, which could be a concern for strict vegans who avoid any trace of animal products. If you're looking to enjoy a crunchy snack while sticking to a plant-based diet, Oreos offer a fun option. Just remember to check the packaging if you want to be absolutely certain about avoiding dairy. Who knew cookies could spark such a debate? Here's what actually happens when the Amazon breathes. The Amazon rainforest stands tall as one of Earth's most crucial water engines, pumping an astonishing 20 billion tons of water vapor into the atmosphere every single day. This process, known as transpiration, occurs when plants absorb water through their roots and then release it into the air through tiny openings in their leaves. This huge release of moisture doesn't just float away. It plays a major role in supporting rain systems across South America. In fact, the water vapor helps to create clouds, which then bring rain to regions that sorely need it. The health of the Amazon is vital not only for the plants and animals that call it home, but also for our own climate. As the forest continues to face threats from deforestation and climate change, we must recognize how critical it is to preserve this natural wonder. What will happen if we don't protect it? Discover the stunning quirky Red Bridge in Northern Ireland. This remarkable suspension bridge spans the gap between the mainland and a charming little island, offering breathtaking views that will leave you in awe. Imagine walking across a vibrant red bridge surrounded by lush greenery and sparkling waters below. The quirky Red Bridge is not just a way to get from one place to another. It's an adventure all on its own. Thrill seekers especially love the rush of crossing it, feeling the gentle sway of the bridge while taking in panoramic vistas of the landscape. Whether you're planning a day out with family or a romantic stroll, crossing this bridge is sure to be a memorable experience. So why not pack a picnic, grab your camera, and make your way to this beautiful location? The quirky Red Bridge eagerly awaits, ready to showcase the natural beauty of Northern Ireland. Did you know coffee takes 140 liters of water? Growing a single cup of coffee is a surprisingly thirsty process. To produce the coffee beans, farmers need about 140 liters, which is roughly equivalent to 37 gallons of water. This extensive water usage includes everything from irrigating the crops to processing the beans. In fact, the coffee cultivation process involves careful attention to water management, especially in regions where water might be scarce. Many coffee-growing countries like Brazil and Colombia face challenges related to climate change, affecting their water sources. This means that when we enjoy our morning cup, we're not just savoring the rich flavors, but also considering the environmental impact of our beverage. So the next time you sip on your coffee, think about the journey those beans went on and the precious water required for that delicious experience.